guys, welcome to my YouTube channel Eduventure SG. So let's do another interesting word problem on rates. Let's read the question first. The table below shows how much a shop charges a customer for renting a bicycle. Okay, so the charges are like this. For first hour, the charges are $8.50, and then after that every additional half an hour or part of the charge is $3.50. Mr. Tan paid $26 for renting a bicycle starting from 9. What would be the latest time he must return the bicycle to the shop? Okay, so what we have here is the table shows the rate at which the bicycle is rented out by a shop. Okay, and for the first hour the rate is fixed. It's $8.50, and then after the first hour every additional half an hour or part of here means that even if, let's say, the person doesn't use the bicycle for another half an hour, maybe let's say only for 10 minutes or 15 minutes, but still the person has to pay $3.50. It's not that he has to pay a part of this amount. Here the part of is for the time. Okay, it at the maximum he can use it for half an hour or a part of it, maybe even 5 minutes, even 2 minutes, right, maybe 29 minutes, right, but then the customer still has to pay $3.50. So that's what it means. And here the question is like, Mr. Tan, who has paid $26 after renting the bicycle, right, and his starting time was 9, right, he started 9 in the morning. So we have to find out what would be the latest time he must return the bicycle to the shop. Means what is the maximum time he can keep the bicycle with himself, or what is the maximum time he can use a bicycle, right? So that's what we have to find. So for that, right, we know that he has paid $26, right, and we know that for the first hour charges are $8.50, right, which is lesser than 26. So first thing we should start with is to find out, if we subtract $8.50 from 26, right, how much it will be, right, because we know he has definitely cycled more than an hour, right, more than an hour. So let's do that. So money left, so the money left after 1 hour, right, because we know he must have used it at least for 1 hour, because 1 hour charges are only $8.50 and he has paid $26. So let's find out how much he will be left with after using the bicycle for an hour. So it will be, we have to subtract $8.50 from $26, and that will give us $17.50. Okay, so let's side by side, let's start drawing our timeline as well. Okay, so his starting time is 9 a.m, right? So let's say this is the starting time, and then he has used a bicycle for 1 hour for sure. So let's draw it here. Okay, so this is his first hour, and after 1 hour what will be the time? It will be 10, right, because he started at 9. So after 1 hour it will be 10, right? Now he still have $17.50, right, and we know that after first hour every additional half an hour cost him $3.50, right, $3.50. So the next step we have to do is to find out how many 350s are there in 1750. How many sets of 350s are there in 1750, right? So let's do that. So number of 350, right, in 1750 would be how many? Just simply divide 1750 by how much? By 350, right? So it will give us 5, right? So this tells us that there are 5 350s in 1750. You can do it like this. You can try it. If you add 350 5 times, okay, 350 5 times, you can check it has to be 1750. Okay, so let's do that. So we know that 350 plus 350, this will give us 7, then this will again give us 7, and 7 plus 7 is 14. 14 plus 350 will give me 1750. So this was just checking. Okay, if you want to check, not required. Okay, just to show you how it works. Okay, so the next step was we found out how many 350s are there in 1750, and we found that there are 5, right? And we know that with every 350 he can cycle how long? He can cycle another half an hour, right? And how many 350s he has? He has 5 350s. That means he can bicycle for another 5 half an hours, right? How many half an hours? 5 half an hours. So let's see how much it will add up to, right? So these are my 5 half an hours. 1 2 3 4 5. We know that 2 half an hours make 1 hour, right? 2 half an hours make 1 hour. So this is 1 hour. This one will give us another 1 hour. So 1 hour plus 1 hour will give us 2 hours. And then don't forget about this half an hour. So in total it will give us 2.5 hours, right? In total it will give us 2.5 hours, right? Now what we need to do with this? Okay, we know that Mr. Tan has already used the cycle for 1 hour, and right now he is at 10, right? And from here he can use the bicycle for another 2.5 hours, right? Another 2.5 hours. So what should we do? Let's add on this time, right? Let's add on this time to the timeline. So let's add first 2 hours, right? So if we add 2 hours to 10, it will give us 12, right? And then we are still have another half an hour, right? So just add that one also. So that will give us another half an hour. So it will be finally 12:30, right? Because half an hour from 12 will give us 12:30, right? So that means Mr. Tan can use the bicycle at the max until 12:30. He can return it before that also, right? After 12:01, yeah, he can return it anytime, but at the max, right, he can keep the bicycle till 12:30. So that's the answer for this question. Let's write it. Okay, so let's read the last part of the question once again. What would be the latest time he must return the bicycle to the shop? So we should write it like, okay, Mr. Tan must return the bicycle by what time? By 12:30. Okay, so that's the solution of this question. Hope you liked it. See you in my next video. Bye.